All right, so I'm going to take you guys on this trip with me and my brothers to Baja, Mexico. Our mother booked this trip for us, which was super adorable and cute. So shout out to her. So at this point, this big gigantic dinosaur is located in the Chicago airport, which was so cute. The Chicago airport is very big, and we're about to load our flight and on our way to LAX. And somebody said, "Oh, Shay, why you ain't tell us we was traveling? Why you ain't tell us we could keep you in our prison?" No, thank you. No, ma'am, no ham, no turkey. I was not about to be fighting witches this whole flight. So what's up? Oh, make the plane go down, make the plane go down. Like, absolutely not. The devil is a liar. So I didn't tell anybody. But here we are about to land at LAX. And here I am, super excited that we just landed. And I had to go and get me some coffee. Okay, first of all. And this really made me feel like, okay, girl, do you have a coffee addiction or what? Because that's what it was giving. And so I got myself a cappuccino milkshake and it had espresso shots in it, baby. If you're in LAX, go to Clatch or whatever that name of that shop was and go get you one of them. So we had to walk a million miles to get to this shuttle bus that was going to take us to the actual cruise. And so I'm just like, okay, where we going to sit? Like, what it's giving? And so, we found a spot. And now it was time to just enjoy the scenery. So we finally arrived in Long Beach, California, and we made it to the port. And, but first, before we could get on the ship, we had to make sure that we go through all these checkpoints and all of that. That was very tedious. But we finally made it, about to get on our ship, which our ship was called the Radiance, Carnival Radiance. And whoever said that it's not cold in California, baby, you lied, okay? It was very much giving freezing. It was giving East Coast type vibes. It was cold out there on that Pacific Ocean. So woo! Them folks did a good job putting everybody in a big mood, okay? So here we are. I'm just getting all the views, all the feels. We, of course, had to go check out the food. There was a buffet 24 hours a day there. There was very much any type of variety. I want to say it was six restaurants. And this is what I ended up with. I didn't even eat half of that, but it was, good. And of course, look at this. Even more food. Don't make no sense. It was food here, food there. Food was everywhere, okay? So now, again, we about to go and see what else is on the ship. And as you can see, there was a whole, like, water park type deal going on right there. Water slides, and it was crazy with some hot tubs over there. It was very much nice. And what you're about to see is a basketball court. It was a basketball court right there on the ship, and the kids had a ball. Okay, and then there was this zip line thingy going on. I don't know what it was called, but all the kids went crazy for that as well. As you can see, that seagull right there was literally the epitome of what was going on during this cruise. Here I am thinking, oh, we on a Pacific. I'm gonna see some orca. I'm gonna see some dolphins. I'm gonna see a shark even. No, I saw none of that. I did see sea lions, but seagulls were what I ended up seeing. And as you can see, that was a big gigantic chess set. And here's the arcade that was in there. This was so nice. It was big. And I know that the kids, really enjoyed themselves doing this. So I was just thinking about my kids. I'm like, oh my goodness, my babies, they need to experience this. So if you have not experienced a cruise, I highly suggest that you book yourself a cruise, baby. Go do it. Live your life. Enjoy yourself. So at this point, it's time for dinner. And I got this jumpsuit, this romper for $5 from Play-Doh Closet, okay? And I always say, get dressed, put the clothes on. Do not go anywhere looking a mess. Okay, so this was the view from the dinner table. I got started out with these super cute little rice rolls or whatever they called, and then the party got started. Okay, so I just want to point out that this homeboy right here, he ain't come to play with me and none of us, okay? He did his one and his two, period. So now it's time for the main course, and they brought me out this super cute thing, and I ordered it because it had shrimp in it. And here's my cheesecake dessert that I did not eat, but now we are exploring the ship, right? At this point, I did not record this part, but we are exploring this ship, and look at this Rolex, right? So I do not recommend ever buying anything on a cruise ship. I ain't gonna hold you. Do you know this man? I said, how much is this? He said $17,000. And now let me tell you something. $17,000 is right on par for a real Rolex. I wouldn't have been so iffy if the Rolexes in Mexico weren't $200 and he was trying to, sell them to me for even cheaper than that. You know what I'm saying? It was a big, huge red flag. And he like, yeah, this is top quality Rolex, all of these things. And I'm just like, sir. So now on to these designer bags. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could play in the face of somebody who has not been studying real, authentic designer bags. That's literally what I do for a living. And I love doing what I do. I love it. So watching these and seeing these bags was just very much giving, stop playing with these people. Stop playing with these folks, because the price tags that they had was like 1,000, 1,200, 3,500, 5,400, and it was just like, let's stop playing in the face of these people, okay? Because these bags is fake. I actually forgot to record, walking through the casino and seeing what else the boat had to offer, but that's what we did and called it a night. So boom, it's the next morning. We seeing what this breakfast is hitting for. And it was a pretty good selection, whatever. One thing they're going to do is feed you on them cruises, baby, okay? So that's what I ended up with, and that's the view. Yeah, it was gorgeous. It was just beautiful and peaceful. And here is another clip of more food, because like I said, it's just food everywhere on this boat. So after exploring all of the food and skipping over the fruit, went back to the room to this little guy right here, and I thought he was adorable. So I was just like, oh my goodness. So I showered, got ready for the day, and this is what I was giving that day. And one thing about it, I'm always dressed modest but cute. Baby, there was never a time of the day where the DJ was not out there playing his heart out, okay? I don't know if it was multiple DJs or whatever, but it was giving all the way good energy. So I enjoyed a few of my brother's crab legs. They even bought me this virgin pina colada, and the Lord actually convicted my heart about this. He said to shun the very appearance of evil, and I got convicted, and I was just like, oh Lord, here I am thinking I'm doing a good thing, not drinking no alcohol. God said shun the very appearance, baby. So after that dropped in my spirit, I was like, okay Lord, you're right. To whom much is given, much is required, and he requires much of those who speak for him, period. Okay, so we finally arrived in Mexico, and I was just taking in the views, you know what I'm saying? Then we went sightseeing. It's us getting off the cruise, and then we got on this tour bus. It was called a topless tour bus. And so we got on there, and we were just exploring and seeing everything that Baja, Mexico had to offer. And y'all need to know this about me. I'm not sightseeing nothing without a selfie. Okay, period. That was our boat behind us. And don't get it twisted. The sun was shining. It was real cute out there, but baby, it was cold. Okay, I felt like I was underdressed. And I would show y'all my look for the day, but honestly, I had on shorts, and I would never put my legs in all. No, absolutely not. So just know that the outfit was giving. And I got tons of compliments on this romper, whatever it is. I got tons of compliments on honestly all my outfits. And we don't do it for the compliments, okay? We do it because we're literally representing Jesus Christ everywhere we go. Okay, so that's why even my shorts were modest. They weren't no little Daisy Dukes. You know what I'm saying? Like what people used to wear back in the day. Absolutely not. Like, give it up one time for the guy that was playing the instrument in the streets. Yes, sir. Okay, so now we're in the actual town of Ensenada, and this is where it's heavily like a tourist attraction area, and they're always going to be looking to sell you something, okay? Because them folks was hustling the Americans, okay, or wherever, anybody who was there, you was getting hustled, okay? So here I am, happily being hustled. Let me tell y'all something. They had the little kids out there, but I ain't want to put no kids in this video. You know what I'm saying? So they even had the little kids out there hustling people, selling candy. So I ended up buying a few things and taking some pictures of these beautiful trees. We got back on the ship and went out on a date. So here I am rocking my authentic Mexican fabrics, okay, that I just bought. So you couldn't tell me nothing. On this cruise, enjoying this last little bit.
Where?
Did you see it?
No.
Right there. Oh, I think it's a sea lion.
Oh, that's a sea lion, yeah. The sea lion is crazy.
You see him? Bye-bye, Mexico. Here I am doing the last of my sightseeing because, baby, it's time for dinner. So this was my last night of dinner look. And always pack yourself a green dress or bathing suit for every vacation. Okay, it's a staple. And so this is the views for our last night of dinner. We were right at the propellers. And this is the setup, and it was giving very much elegant. And now I'm not sure if they were just trying to get rid of food this last night or whatever, but do you know our waiter came over and was like, you can have whatever you want. So I got to trying the frog legs. That's what you see right there. It was very cute. Okay, as an appetizer and a salad and some shrimp. Okay, and all of this other stuff was just crazy. So this was a jerk pork chop, I believe. This was a steak and some potatoes, and this was crazy. This was prime rib. So after all this food, I went and moseyed on to a comedy show alone. The comedian was Mr. Douglas Williams, and he was really, really good. So this is the last day, and I'm on my way to breakfast by myself because my brothers, they were just acting like two grandfathers, and I was just not around for that. So this is my morning view. Just wanted to give you guys an update. This is Long Beach, California behind me. That's the beautiful sunrise. I don't know if you guys can see that. But it's the last day of my cruise. I am doing good. I'm well. I know I haven't been active on any of my social medias. But I want you guys to know that I am safe. The Lord is still good, and I am on my way back home. Okay, so after what felt like 75 hours on that plane, we finally landed. I came, I saw, I conquered, I got convicted. I'm 33. It took me 5 days to recover from the jet lag, but I got welcomed home with the absolute most amazing gifts for my kids. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video.